This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Fans, no.
Okay,
Okay,
and the game.
You know,
That banana 14 times.
yes.
Real Madrid.
You know, almost deserve
14,
yes.
1-4.
Yes. The second most prestigious competition.
Yeah.
You know, almost deserve because say can players are papa, can spending in the market, can better coaches, almost employ and so can say coach from the days of Santiago Bernabeu, almost Champions League, talking about 6 times. It was the then era of a perfect Galactico. Ferenc Puskas, Francesco Gento, you can call him Paco Gento, Ubetimi Akan Alfredo De Stefano, you talk about Roman Copa, you talk about Marquitos. Omo de buy omo era na bepem ye. Who about down no buy ba omo ntimi. And omo ko 32 years without the Champions League. In 1998, they came back with the likes of Predrag Mijatovic, Raul Blanco Gonzalez, Fernando Morientes, and almost the Koguye. And almost back view against him, my friend, by for Oliver Kusin. That was the time an American story, and they say, Florentino Perez Abba, I'm a Fernando Redondo, I know BN him say he was the kingpin at the heart of Midfield, no, or say there be time on mobile to President Nabano, or say on Peno. Redondo Echo AC Milan. Wakofa Luis Figo Aba. Now they are playing against the Unival level, the class top mole side of Bayern for Leverkusen, a team that involves Lucio, Oliver Neville, Michel Ballack, Roberto, and in that order. But that cracker from Zinedine Zidane, after that perfect cross from Roberto Carlos, no, Emma Real Madrid, that's our crown Champions League, and that was the time to welcome the president Florentino Perez back to the foot. Oba beji adwuma no. Wan channel koye na Roman Quadron cotton actually. Ebe take you over the job. Wan timi anya adwuma na Galactica era na end because Ronaldo, Beckham, Zinedine Zidane, Raul Blanco Gonzalez, Ike Casillas Fernandez, Roberto Carlos, na sa players dina fade off. Inti omo kofa Wandere Lezenberg go ba ontimi na adwuma no. Omo kofa Fabio Capello ba no abeji La Liga momo. Omo kofa Ben Schuster ba no aba abeji La Liga momo. But they struggle to compete in the European competition. And omo kofa Jose dos Santos Bruno Mario Felix ba. Oba ne team Real Madrid pa. Team a your friend Olympic Lyonnais. No matter the players Real Madrid be parade no. Omo ni omo hia general no mo yomo frim. Omo ni omo hia no mo yomo frim. And the perfect Galactico era, match am rain feeder, yes, Monaco match now. No bien him say, players no mujina 100 year, and come betting me at Monaco, you more film. But that Monaco team beat them and they play in the final FC Portugal. Inti the demo di mana fi Real Madrid team no acquire very ordinary, and it happened to any team. Team be out the golden spell and every team had a dry spell. That was then a dry spell of Madrid. Inti Hamed Tatin top Lasana Diaramo, Thomas Gravesen, Westin Drentimo, or na ne Real Madrid. Let team now be very ordinary. Until Florentino Perez is back. 200 million euros then for Karim Benzema, Cristiano Ronaldo, Ricardo Kaka. No mko for mobile. Germany for players now be you almost Sami Khedira Mundi Mesut Ozil Muni. No beka ho. And you know in 2014, Abra do PN Champions League let come Madrid aje. The who answer Sergio Ramos Martecano with the then Carlo Ancelotti side came back and won 4-1. Almost story not 2 hours. It will be that don't budget no BN himself. Luka Modric Emre, Toni Kroos Emre, Sergio Ramos no Rafael Varane so more because the best centre back player consistently within the European terrain. The two players in recent times. But Rafael Varane so Obama you. Sergio Ramos say Antona Ketuema or don't so call. Wadika kachi players ni be send penny for no more Kreska no. Edi akwakofa Kelele Mbappe ba enti mo bia ntini sika so e na no su kodi mu Real Madrid are consent o makwa gi loan e say 500 million euros so mo de ba renovate almost stadium no. They need a personality to inaugurate their stadium. Florentino Perez akwa di ani mu European Super League no na nsan sika Manchester City na PSG spending in the market na no e sika semene COVID issues ama teams na budget na abafem. Juve struggle, Inter struggle, AC Milan struggle, Barcelona struggle. English teams in the Omuska into almost more. Bayern Munich saw more, Paris Saint-Germain saw more. And a Fiorentino Perez di any more as a monko, nan common koji Super League no. Teams in now sorry tiamu. In the game against Chelsea was Stamford Bridge. Or by the Chelsea supporters new bone in tutu. Real Madrid are call back. Or ma go into the books and who says Santiago Solari aba, Julio Pitega aba. This is done in my revival team no one team. Into one also moko. A master, a quick fix manager, and a Juman old the man obeying in terms of the amount. They went for Carlo Ancelotti. A brand new BNM Ancelotti from Real Madrid to Everton, Napoli, Janet Doom. Almost had the neighbor back, and it has so been a revival. Look at the player now say good moment in the final. She Courtois, she Luka Modric, and the young lads within the team. And it'll be a referee that has a Garabe. Players are what quality in there. Players are mere young talent, and Uni Ancelotti, apart from Alessandro Pato, onye Oba Everton, onye coach or my young players chance. He believe in players or mere big players or one names just to manage them so well to grant him the results. Inti apart from Alessandro Pato, I could and buy and Emmanuelson in his days, AC Milan. So once a Carlo Ancelotti, my young player chance, not as a young player, no, you know, a Brazilian. But in recent time, dear new. She Eduardo Camavinga about her the Odeba. She de Rodrigo about Odeba. And Vinicius Junior stole the show in the final. Courtois na Chelsea at a point. Obian himself Courtois was starting Atletico Madrid. And for the defensive side, Ubetimi are not the best from Courtois. No, they don't know consider cheap goals. But look at Courtois in the final. It was Stade de France. A Courtois in the shape of Edwin van der Sar. A Courtois in the shape of Ike Casillas. A Courtois in the shape of Peter Schmeichel. A Courtois in the shape of Giovanni Rulli. A Courtois in the shape of Jeff Lachin. And then who you know, you know. Into Courtois, it's a good situation, no? Eddie Madrid. Another player that is revived under Coach Carlo Ancelotti. And a Genoa.
Set, that's all. Yeah. This is your pimple. Young guy trust.
Into Genoa. She players in Mina. She Danny Cavaya. Obi about Trent Alexander-Arnold for his assist. But at that stage, look at Cavaya Nano. Look at Fela Mendy. Look at Eder Militao and David Alaba. Casemiro the winner now the next in chain because you know what Chelsea role there. It was named it was named after Claude Makélélé. But for me, now it should be Casemiro. What you hold him for the now boss on how he disrupt the opponent play and how he disrupt play, how he screen the back for and how he mob the midfield. No, few players they beat him a match. His style is clearly different from others. But on the field of play, he bring balance, he bring different dimension to other players, complement to effort in midfield. Into Jumana and Real Madrid for now, Liverpool for the started so well. No BN him say Real for no be a bit static and almost be slow pace, just to make sure say almost space baby wide areas, and Mali with Diaz and Mo Salah and Hadri. Thiago Alcantara in his element control the game in the first half. But Nipo standing to the test of time was Courtois and then Sadio Mane and Luis Diaz. But Courtois save situation now, Liverpool for near the Omo in the first half and okay. And the moment I connect Breno, Real Madrid attack need take you over. And again, check the movement of Toni Kroos and Luka Modric in their midfield. Shekoya no more fast to contain the pressure in midfield. And Carlo Ancelotti combined the two. Jordan Henderson started so bit close to the lines. And the fine margins in midfield no close to now. But at the point, Toni Kroos and Luka Modric were withdrawn to close those margins. And when they open up, now Liverpool need the firepower to stop them. Until Liverpool create chances. So we read it from the English media. Almost wa oka se Carlo Ancelotti extra club so a master be aboa e Courtois and Liverpool in the ball match no. Makase at that stage, you know, you need top quality goalkeeping. In the Champions League, last year, mam Edouard Mendy fans, no. Na Juma wayen in the final, Juma wayen in the semi-final. So Edwin van der Sar in 2007-2008 or Stadio Lusniskia. Juma or Juma or Chelsea, no, really tells you how a top-class goalkeeper is needed at that level. It is a Courtois. Juma need your and at the point it was between him and Liverpool.
And Tubaka said, not Liverpool, not only a better side, and I don't know. Say, opponent, goalkeeper, and a man of the match. You know, deserve to win. Say, the supporters in the yes. na omo better and I don't know. So I'm okay.
General,
Klopp can be.
overall, they were better. But in the final, you play to win. In the final, you can control games for possession. In the final, it is not about dominance. In the final, it is about class, it is about pedigree, it's about quality, it is about victory. In the any possession, there are games Liverpool go off. I'm opponent now be take over. Go and watch them against Inter Milan at Anfield. Nyame nko na je wo. But your point no be am discuss say Inter Milan were better. Inter were out of the competition. In the final, you are playing against the most successful team. You are playing against one of the greatest coaches in the game. He knows how to manage the game. I agree it was Courtois who was the man of the match. I agree it was the Liverpool attack versus the Real Madrid defense and their goalkeeper. But in all, Real Madrid did the most important thing in the final. She baby a Vinicius to free. Ochia jogi club we na no be say go no. Ochia club for touchline so. Ochia no we are no run ya babebo ball nitum. Into where were the position of the back line of Liverpool? And you know, so Virgil van Dijk. Now she ball and Crawford be Bonnie as Van Dijk the greatest defender of all. Obi Trena Adrian fine. Ya na funny kakra. He doesn't even know how to tackle. Born na bonus. Yeah, it's a tackle club baby.
Van Dijk.
Yes. Ordinary or direct traffic and a connect in the to manage. So the moment they send the number 4 is exposed, Van Dijk is exposed. Into the hair, born almost the bar or maybe. But you see himself or started tone from the back. So in the range of passes them sometimes are very good in terms of organization. But all involved in terms of play defensively. To say they can have a to say they Sergio Ramos mobile clear lines. To say they Lucio mobile clear lines. The excellent anticipation of the manager Vidic and then John Terry. You don't see these things from Virgil van Dijk. And at that stage, you need that top class performance. But where was Van Dijk? Even Karim Benzema was off. It was Vinicius again, and then Federico Valverde against the Liverpool backline. And already will be so defended. And you know, Real Madrid did a DNA important on the night. Liverpool chile almost form, but at that night experience is very key. Until you look at Modric, you need control in midfield.
14 times. 14 times. You
know, they will still continue. No matter what I do, and they can only hope Florentino Perez be young now. Because they know after Santiago Bernabeu, he is the president of what say only in Madrid. I'll bet him change everything in Madrid. After 32 years, but on only by and check the number of trophies of the Real Madrid team. In the transfer market, now say the Man City for PG for nation. But you know, I was finding a way. So on TV match Galacticos now, on go into the young talents, on hunting young talent within 2-3 years. On bet me the next big thing in European football or world football. Eduardo Camavinga, in terms of young players in midfield, you name him. What do you need from Rodrigo again? What do you need from Federico Valverde again? What do you need from Vinicius Junior again? He is a true star and ready to shine. And Ostoli show a big stage, big performance. He is going to start for Brazil at the World Cup. What do you need again from Vinicius? And the own team first can compete with Haaland, Kylian Mbappe. What come market for the young lads? And in Vinicius and Rodrigo, it was 90 million. And they were taken. And to Ronaldo, Ramos, Varane, and they can't watch it.
You will never was I don't pay the time, no. Echo ye, papa. Yen chit who kakra a game na nafi. Yen Martin Samuel. Or say, what is that? Will say, our club's team, our club's lot, a team of nearly men. Spurs, City, Chelsea, and now Real Madrid have worked Liverpool out. This great side is in danger of being remembered as underachievers.
You know,
this great side is in danger of being remembered as underachievers. Martin Samuel.
Klopp has always been a Nyeman. Or a Nyeman. He was awarded for pushing. Sessa. Why say league you know apart from winning one. Your man award is why a best coach, all because or push Man City and Man City the trophy. Now the first Champions League final, Waba Lewandowski atekano. Ya pon wi and I Robbie Beshe, what do we? The second European final against Sevilla, Europa final. Waba Obian so Coutinho take Canada fa, and as Sevilla Beshe and 3-1. A kakete. A Champions League final against Real Madrid or Kiev. Musala Pra, Obian Timia recover, a kakete, Luis Carlos a James. Now he came back strongly. Obesha Tottenham was spare. Tottenham in the last 10 minutes by back comment me and Obian was a club of free young man. Obeji Premier League. Now the next time, on Man City a press club in the last minute, a kakete. Champions League, Musala Torrensaso of Madrid. Club is who are dominating play. And Obi a cast on the dominating money quick man boy, a kakete. Premier League, no kakete. So Jurgen Klopp has always been a young man.
I see.
Oh yeah, a young man. O check it. The number of finals I work on it, they waji. Any a kakete na doors when the games in him. It is a Martin Samuel card, you know, and anyone went per the kind of performance Liverpool put you up on it. Just unfortunate. So because you know, to play in the Champions League final 3 times in 7 seasons, it is not just a mere achievement. Any achievement, Ketwa. She said, "You must fighting for the Premier League." Say, "No more. Manchester City natural be our fem. Oh, Premier League in him." Into a man work, but unfortunately, with all these heroics, they will only be remembered for winning 1 Champions League, for winning 1 EPL title in almost 32 years.
The parade kakaka no mo ye no. Any no na efiri fa dey any no money agisa no.
If you know abisina, if you know abisina, if you know abisina, maintain Liverpool for us. Say a big team. Champions League is almost the annual. Community similar for a type.
Yeah, look at that.
Second most successful. But they are celebrating Africa.
Look at this.
Yes.
After the Champions League game, in Madrid, the course Liverpool.
Yes. Almost celebrating EFL ne FA Cup. And now they almost celebrating. And now they are doing more.
Because they are the best in the world.
Liverpool.
Yes.
How? They played 3 finals, they couldn't even score a goal. Is that how the best team play in the final? On my ball, about 530 minutes. On my team, and go in the final. On my Chelsea on penalties in the 2 games.
Do you need to be no more jeans?
FA Cup no ne back on.
Carabao.
I know. And no more. They've reduced the standard of Liverpool.
We shows the FA Cup to no me.
I do not. Then Liverpool my BB. It is the first time Liverpool is playing the Champions League final. Nancy, I'm not going to be able to and so on. No, must have a backup abeje. So if it is not the Carabao and the FA Cup, what are they celebrating? Enemy no. I don't know what they do. I don't want to know. I say.
And then would just be around there.
There be enemy no one is
Carabao Cup.
Did not. Yeah.
Team
Ben Lucy Champions League final able to that. Team Bay. And Lucy Champions League final able to PSG crowd almost standard no Liverpool. Lucy Champions League final almost. It was Marseille supporters rather who were jubilating in the Liverpool celebration with the Carabao and the FA Cup. No. Manchester City could celebrate say. And I don't even think the Real Madrid team will go to Sabale and then celebrate like how Liverpool are doing. It is the FA Cup.
Pundits before this game, as one of the 2 after the game, Ballon d'Or be you know Anna.
You know.
Why?
Well, it is still Karim Benzema for now. He's the favorite for now.
Oh, okay.
Until me, I'm more finals. No. I feel Mane couldn't play in the final. The final was Courtois, Vinicius, Casemiro, and the Real Madrid defense. But the Benzema, you know, say unya Sadio Mane or other player or the opponent side. I only competing and the Pakruji in which and that is a different story. But within the Real Madrid setup, the closest person is Vinicius. And within the Madrid setup, they would love to push Karim Benzema for the Ballon d'Or than pushing Vinicius. Into Karim Benzema, you know.
Okay.
Real Madrid setup, Nipa or Ben match Karim Benzema for that particular award is Vinicius Junior.
Okay.
But within the setup, Fiorentino Perez and Crawford would love to push Benzema rather than punish, but than punish Vinicius Junior.
Okay. You're technical, Kaka. Match na.
Because we are doing the same example. Match is behind the
Oh,
how do you push Vinicius? It's obvious, Benzema. Because there's no space for you to push Vinicius now.
Okay.
But what they mentioned, the biggest stage was the Champions League. Vinicius.
Almost Champions League a bit more determined.
It was because between Benzema and Sadio Mane.
Yeah. Now
the power rankings from here, it's Benzema number 1, It's Sadio Mane number 2. It's Mohamed Salah number 3. So Vinicius does not even come in the first 3. But what mention? And I think say it is the done deal. Some huge competition or some trophy bid that Susi so much akoba. Then you say okay, honestly, once I could do another Vinicius, I could boss some hard trick be one be and no matter miss But as it stands now there, I think that is a done deal. What does it?
All right. Maybe I may agree with Andy and say and the statement and say for him within the Real Madrid team no moje the closest person to Benzema no Vinicius. But say Madrid will lobbying be how would be pushy obia they will push Benzema ahead of Vinicius. And a battle into even journalists on beto abane them they lobby. So it's possible if Madrid as an institution has lobbying power, journalists be captains be on person mukasa say Monto abanomaya they will go in for Benzema ahead of Vinicius. So there's still some sort of push. Even Real Madrid Ballon d'Or no or the same journalists beto if one beto near them. If Madrid has something to push, they will push Benzema. And anything I'm there and the say there could still be a push from the institution Madrid, and they will go for Benzema instead of.
It is not as if it's not as if say the organizers are saying say a Real Madrid player should win the Ballon d'Or, and now Real Madrid will decide as to who to push. It is open contest for every single player was as so. And then you know himself for the whole year. Even Sadio Mane competing with Benzema, and Mbappe, Tite Baby, Lewandowski, Tite Baby. Those are the people almost competing for the end. And here we are doing until that's the point. Me say this last night and this morning I was reading on the power ranking as to because you know now in terms of modern born na one the ranking is so straightforward. Benzema number 1, Sadio Mane number 2, Mo Salah number 3, Lewandowski number 4, Mbappe number 5. Vinicius does not even come in here.
Vinicius I had the chomo this
season. But the power ranking no, because it's you.
Friend say you pandit you say you are sharing our opinion.
What's that? He
has been better than all these players this season.
First in the country. Okay. No, first in the country.
You can push your pushing.
No, you know, it seems like you didn't get my statement.
First in the country.
I said within the Madrid setup, the closest person to Benzema. Can anybody compare Mbappe this season to Vinicius? At where? Lewandowski? Where? What did
Mbappe? Yes.
What?
I didn't hear.
No,
Mbappe is the best player of PSG. PSG are the champions in France. And they... And his contribution, when PSG contain players like Neymar, Messi, and he's still the best player. Obviously, he's taking a claim.
Do you think Vinicius Junior perform better than Mbappe?
Gabneswa, it is not even close. Vinicius is the best dribbler in the world now. Fred, why? Vinicius is the best dribbler in the world now. In the Champions League, he has stayed Mbappe everywhere. Look at the goal that he scored against Manchester City. He dribbled 5 players against Shakhtar Donetsk and Oshe. Look at that against Chelsea. And he scored in the final too. What again no one signed debut. And then Mbappe.
The best shock was a first training ground.
I won't be shocked. And I know
this is going to be the first.
I won't be surprised because
notwithstanding the power ranking, I have strong feelings say Mane will not make the top 3.
Okay.
Even though me voting second to Benzema. Okay. Why? Premier League Team of the Year, real.
Okay.
Sadio Mane. And people haven't
forgotten. But when say a shock will be including you.
Yeah. But then at the end of the day, you also understand some people say he missed a whole month of the Premier League season. But oh, Ballon d'Or, they are month no bobo be your baby. We impacted positively. But what must say? That's right. But the good thing is that it's a Benzema award.
Okay. Emre Nusa. Young Kakre, Mark Clattenburg. Or the same Kakatuja. In Papa experience our him. Now, I say justice was done for Real Madrid in the Champions League final. Karim Benzema's strike in the first half should have been allowed. But Liverpool got lucky with VAR after Fabinho's deliberate touch.
Amazing.
What else?
Justice
justice was done, yes.
Not your Madrid.
Because
We are for more. And I feel
we have go
It's opposite way. Real Madrid goal should have stood.
Yes.
If it's to show a goal, no, and justice to the goal denied in the first half. That is the.
Also, Benzema go, no go. Some are calculating by
That's the interpretation of what he's saying. You see, the bottom line.
Can you read it again?
Also, justice was done for Real Madrid in the Champions League final. Karim Benzema's strike in the first half should have been allowed. But Liverpool got lucky with VAR after Fabinho's deliberate touch. So I clear.
Matthias.
Referee this way in a go pa.
Because you see, I've been looking. A lot of people have sent me messages.
Gonna keep another
new video no. Na fana you know sir. You see, first of all, say Benzema you offside. So what the offside position? Na ball no, your ball no ma now shed ya offside. But that touch now is say no. The big question is whether a deliberate and I say any deliberate.
Who can Fabinho there no?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you see the law they say if the defender, in this case Fabinho, deliberately kick the ball. Let's just say attempt to say okay kick ball. Let's say count 9 count be then on pakronyo offside view. Into the question for us to now debate or discuss and they say you better now conclude whether Fabinho's kick and a deflection no, whether a deliberate from Fabinho and I say deliberate and no I bet me render Benzema go whether a offside and I say any offside but what must say and you know show when you conclude say what I say the kick na and I born a ball Fabinho what I say a deliberate and a deliberate and no bet me conclude say deliberate in quadia Benzema go you good
okay.
But the end will be so general be no born a born cobon the say on unaware intended here it will render Benzema's position offside and therefore go no illegal.
Okay.
You see this all happened. The first thing is Yenyina say Benzema was in an offside position at a point in time because now only one player behind him. That's the first piece.
No keep anaba say.
No keep anaba. At a point in time, no only Virgil van Dijk, so by the time born last kick Nebano, Natchez or ahead of the goal, apart from the last defender. Then Fabinho kick no. The Fabinho's kick was deliberate, but a Bokonate Kotobe a deflected and a Babeto Benzema in him. So the kick came from Konate, which was not a deliberate one.
Konate near
Liverpool player.
Fabinho
Bobo no. Na Konate da form.
Konate ne
only general
black and Fabinho na akoto fem.
Atofuma
goal. Let's say Fabinho no born so.
Obo no e bo Konate and a
So you take out Konate and Fabinho or a Liverpool player. Me for me not say. If born a ball Fabinho no enye e fa say no deliberate Fabinho no move here. Who kicked the ball? Wasn't Fabinho number can answer. Fabinho is not a Real Madrid player. It's not a Liverpool player. It's whether Konate no a deliberate or any deliberate. Let's take that one out.
That video no.
You talk to me Chelsea.
See say born from Konate who was lying on the table from the knee because now Fabinho ni Real Madrid player and the kick ball no fee on.
So who kicked it? And they important.
All right.
Bavadi.
Ebenya referees no so na almost about church Madrid the incident in natural mo.
Maybe
na
so
top referee na dia o kire no as Fabinho they are no deliberate
because here
Benzema goal no should have stood.
Always say McClattenburg once all can one ka Konate asembia wo mpocho what must say once one ka Konate asembia wo to his opinion no Fabinho the kick ball no into whether a ball Konate or a Konate the ball the kick no came from a Liverpool player.
Okay. Yeah, this year Kessben 93.3 live on Kessben television live ewo nkrani mpotemo nyina Kessben 92.9 live ewo Facebook live ewo YouTube Kessben television eso yeah twaso Osman Dembele for Chelsea Sadio Mane so press or dodgy press nansane ne buzo obekaso obia ho no obia ko busa Bayern asembia
so before the game busa no say after the game
yeah after the game no dodgy omo nyina more brief comment be of one son
Osman Dembele for Chelsea. No, the name Mamon's Kose Musika. mo woni so bebre ho mo nkope mo defenders no na mo mpɛ central midfielder ba ko meka mo team no ma mo nko say mo sika
say free
ni inji situation em wa obesa pesika kese the intensity of the Premier League ni inji situation in particular
Todwali person ye bibi Osman Dembele there
omodira mo woni so
talent no the problem ni injury
Injury,
talent
yes,
there I mean there's no question about that me where said Tom Bolly or the same do to team defense where is an advisor maybe I'll say yes to the proposal and then they say he has a talent number 1 is talent no number 2 on Tiskaso Kotono until you would draft a contract to suit Dembele situation, you know. But what must say? Bona players need the same contract too. Joe, players need the same contract too. And for a player like Osman Dembele or Terry President, you draft a contract to suit the situation. As long as you stay fit. So on your fitter, maybe any wages will be reduced. Any normal accommodate. You draft a contract to suit the situation. Then the talent about the two vampires. I want to say every company managing injury situation well. Van Persie was the same at Arsenal. Joe every time he was on the table. Oh yeah, one season beer Arsenal doctors whether they set up or something. Oh yeah, the Manchester by fan he gave them some solid season money winning Premier League. But on the mission, so it comes up to the situation. Even that I think Manchester had to pay 20 million, but this one day you come for free. And maybe you draft the contract to see the situation and see what he can offer. Maybe 100% say you're right.
This is why the former referee said the ball wasn't an offside. CR0 Maradista inside Drobo on the way Edin Kai Abreye. You show messages on Kakrebi na fi Twaso and so Emfa and Mamwe. Do I submit that Andy should tone down when it comes to sharing opinions on soccer? Andy should know that he's not a super what? Ordinate in soccer, in knowledge in soccer. Then why he should not assume that come on. Then why not pay until we talk to we bring that for saying then why so I check na dwe wo so kire wadwe dey ti don ras wo kana wo so be come was come on. Good afternoon debut and okay it depends on baby awo esika there's a Ghana here. Okay. When a father is being beaten by a son, it's big news. But when a son is being beaten by the father, that one very normal. Liverpool was beaten by the fathers of Champions League. Madrid, we still remain Liverpool and will never walk alone. Nana is not skillful. Anyway, free Esikado na but you know, normal mamu Liverpool for you. Some Madrid for Beshamo. Konate should have cleared that ball that Benzema scored. But no one is talking about that. Andy, please watch it. Watch the incidents well. Okay, Young Gote, Amasaman, Vanguard Estate, on our way, and so Abraham. Why dear Enna Etwaso? Good morning. Your pundits always say English teams are the best. What will they say when one Spanish team beat the 3 best teams in England continuously? Nanayao, I am free, and the way ever. Spanish teams are always the best, no argument. Team Bako, Madrid, or TC English teams, no so. Chelsea, City, Liverpool. Still, most English teams in there.
But did you hear Ancelotti? I say in that Liverpool game, a bit easier than Chelsea. He believed that Chelsea was a tougher customer as compared to Liverpool game. That's what he said.
Maybe a club who can say, no me a better side. So yeah, Bob as a goalkeeper and a best player. A Chelsea the ball.
But in the Champions League,
on the Chelsea game, they had 2 games. Yeah. Besides that, there's a former Chelsea manager who has won league with Chelsea.
What about more comment on the video basis here? Is mostly English teams in what do you compare Spanish teams and English teams in there better?
Real Madrid is the best team in the world. Ubi uncontested that one. Ubi Madrid is you. They are the best. Say Spain teams in England for Ubi. Okay. And one season, the Madrid iron untumin carry. Munya mube tu che dia mano. But chinye be a new. Say Real Madrid is the best. Which Spanish team again? Any bit my the Real Madrid ye.
You know, the best way to describe it, I think that is on season. But what to say, yeah, the team over from. So we had English teams two, Eco finals, Eco Champions League final. But what must say? So for this particular season, I think Real Madrid have shown something. But to me, generalizing, they say it makes the Spanish teams better than we say. Because there's Man City, there's Liverpool playing some wonderful football. Even Chelsea, it's not bad. So we Real Madrid feel beyond that in this season, Spanish teams not carrying one. Barcelona and Real Madrid no one. Are they better than Liverpool and Chelsea?
Be eliminate Villarreal.
Kwame the way free talk right now, but say please, how will Fabinho deliberately kick a ball to Benzema to score?
Deliberately,
deliberate now. Can you say also boss and bobo man?
Deliberately, guy. And yes, sir. Who should I say?
Have it from different angle. I'm persecution.
Okay.
But deliberately, yes, sir. Who should I say? Jola can me bobo amano. Say ball no. Now what 2-9 say? We just want to stop ball no, and now they kick the ball, irrespective of the echo. And it's just why a deliberate attempt to kick the ball, not necessarily to pass to Benzema. That's what but must say. For instance, I mean Bobo on to San Franco, not Frank and I just say or clear ball not to find one and I can kakra a deliberate kick. Because or you make attempt so kick ball. No, that's it.
Because ube to me I deliberate say we kick ball. Now one mistake goalkeeper beat match
no mistake this.
For example, clearance and now BB. Now goalkeeper e could know when you deliberately pass the ball to your goalkeeper or China meba.
Kalabet be explain you how be a ref in here. Okay, Kotokwane, I think a Diana Kumasi Stadium. So Kala came here and read the law to us. You can call Kala.
Need to so me video
Real Madrid